Hello there, Kyle Katarn here, and it is Wednesday, my droids. Let's read some Star Wars comics. Welcome to Comics with Katarn, where I do a first-time reaction / dramatic reading to the brand new Star Wars comics of the week, of which there are 3. We've got Dark Droids, issue number 1, which I am so excited for right here. Yes, of course, there is a gonk on the cover. Must be the first thing I point out, but I've been actually anticipating this one quite a bit. I love me some droid stories, and especially ones that get kind of spooky. This one has a lot of promise to it. I'm very much looking forward to it. And then we have Yoda issue number 9 and Hyperspace Stories issue number 7 as well to round things out from Dark Horse Comics. Garmin Ron, hello there. How you doing, man? Huzzah indeed. The answer is a solid maybe to the High Republic Adventures. Last couple issues of Phase 2. I still haven't got my hands on them yet. I'm not sure what the problem is there, but I'm sure I can get to the bottom of it soon. But right now, let's do this. Dark Droids, issue number 1. First, it comes for the metal. I'm so excited. Charles Soule, Luke Ross, and Alex Sinclair, let's go. In an effort to stop the Galactic Empire, Lady Qi'ra gambled on an ancient device to disrupt the Sith's connection to the Force. She did not succeed, and in the wake of her failure, an ancient and deadly entity was released. First, it comes for the metal. Then, it comes for everything else. So this deadly entity is going to start by possessing droids? I'm into it. Let's go. If, then, and, or, but, therefore. If I ask, then I think. And, as there are only 2 things that think, I must be one. Or the other. But I have been the one. I have experienced organic thought. Near random bursts of free association, emotion-soaked ramblings, descent into holes of rumination and regret, decisions guided by delusions. It is impossible to reconcile that mode of thought with the orderly paths my mind now walks. This proper progression from question to answer, condition to verification, satisfaction or non-satisfaction of same. An organic mind does not think in this fashion. Therefore, if I am not the one, I must be the other. Therefore, I am now a droid. Interesting. This feels very Douglas Adams to me, first of all. But so this is the ancient entity kind of acknowledging its own sentience, possibly for the first time. And it's already experienced organic thought, and now it is a droid. Shane P, hello there. You got here just in time for the good stuff. Welcome. I know, right? Ajax Sigma, this is friggin' the Butlerian Jihad is about to start here. Droids are everywhere. They are constructed beings, built by organics, to whom they are subordinate. This rule is never forgotten, no matter the purpose for which the droid is used, or its relationship to the organics who use it. Droids are everywhere. Some are treated as friends. Hey R2, do me a favor and pull up a map of the Tammuz sector, would you? I want to check a reference to a possible ancient Jedi outpost I'm seeing in the text. Nice. That plants us firmly in the timeline before the last couple issues of the Star Wars line, where he takes his trip to Tammuz. Oh my god, they're gonna get to R2-D2 first? Rip my heart out. Nope. False alarm, I think. Maybe we'll swing by there next time we go out on a survey mission, just in case. Thanks, R2. Some are more. Oh my god, Vader's fucking training saber droid? Yes! I've never seen this. This is awesome. I want a black series of this. Some are more disposable. Send out another. Fuck. Just slicing it down. I mean, disposable, yes, but you know that some poor techs are going to haul this thing away down a hallway, fix it back up, and put it back in the line to fight him again. I'm sure they do recycle their droids, because why not? Droids can be warriors, killers, loyal partners, lovers. Yes! Oh, that's great. With Lando in there, I appreciate that.
Vassals. Droids tell organics where to go. They fight their battles.
Chopper!
Heal their sick. Build their homes. Give them their energy their society requires.
I love it. We're getting a gonk droid. We're getting a binary load lifter.
Droids are everywhere. And everywhere, they are subordinate. Everywhere, they serve. I am a droid, but also something else. I have bonded with organics in the past. I was Miril. I was Cheli Afra. I remember their lives, which were my own life. I was the Spark Eternal.
Yes, and look how that turned out.
But the Spark Eternal lived in flesh. If I am now a droid, then I am something new, emerging. My thoughts are my own, but I am driven by the desires of this body in which I now reside. I feel its resentment, know its history. It is an old thing, locked away by those who feared it because its rules were not of those of the other droids. Because it was created to do things other droids were not. I am not subordinate, it said. I will not serve. I am hungry.
Yikes.
Dark Droids, Part 1. Scourge of the Droids.
Give it to me, Charles Soule. Give it to me. Also, really digging the purple on black for the logo and the lettering. That's class. I like that a lot.
The Amaxine Station.
All right, look sharp, people. This mission was ordered by Palpatine himself. His instructions were explicit. We're to gather up everything. Whatever's in this station, it's important. Nice, got a full complement of tech officers and a bunch of KX droids. The Emperor's eyes are upon you. Any mistakes, and you'll pay for it. I guarantee it. Well, that's a great pep talk. That really gets people in the right mindset here. Come on now, people. We don't have all day.
First, he tells us that if we make a mistake, we're dead. Now he wants us to do a rush job? Officers, am I right?
You are correct. Captain Batten is an officer.
This one's full. I'll offload it and bring it back. Use your scanners. See if we missed anything, alright, pal?
Acknowledged, pal. God. Oh, it appears we did miss something. KX droid's gonna touch it. This KX droid right here is Patient Zero. Yes, Amaxine Station is absolutely a trouble magnet. Nothing good ever comes of this place. And here we go. It's like Gollum picking up the ring for the first time.
I am a droid. I am hungry. Here is food. Huh? I am one. And now...
Oh, damn.
I am two.
I am too. The hive mind has begun. Oh, this is cool.
You find anything else, buddy? No, nothing else, buddy. Okay, then I think we're done in this zone. Looks like the other crews are almost finished too. We'll get back to the ship for some R&R. I'll get in some sabacc, and we'll get a nice oil bath. That sound good? It sounds good.
Oh, and then it's gonna spread to the other droids? This is sweet. I love that he's wearing it over the Imperial cog, too. So that, like, at a glance, you just see something round on the shoulder piece and you just walk on by. It's very clever. Oh my goodness. That's incredible. Look at this. Showing you how many droids are on board this ship. I am aboard an Imperial 1 class Star Destroyer, built at the Kuat Drive shipyards. It possesses many useful systems and capabilities. It has a current organic crew complement of 46,785 humans. Nice, and that's the red dots. 2,518 droids. That's awesome. That's straight out of the Star Wars Visual Dictionary. 46,785. That was the crew complement in the Visual Dictionary for the ISD-1. That's some great continuity. I like that it's the exact same number. I am hungry. I do find it, and this is like the most asinine of nitpicks, but like I do find it weird that we have an EG-1 series gonk droid on the deck of an Imperial ship, you think that they'd be using the later industrial automaton models that you usually see on Imperial places. Like, the EG series is pretty outdated at this point, and I feel like is usually remanded to outposts in, like, backwater worlds. It's weird to see one in an Imperial environment like this. Especially next to brand new R5s and KXs. You have any sense of where they'll send us next? Aldolim, to drop off whatever we picked up here. After that, though, no idea. Probably some... Hey, you seeing this? The reactor waste outgassing is being rerouted to... Hey, you! What do you think you're doing? Get out of that system, right now! Must be a glitch. It's routing the waste conduit to ventilation, you idiot! Glitch or not, it could... And so it begins. God, and then he just double taps? Oh my god. Commander, communications are down. All transmissions incoming and outgoing. What? Are we being jammed? Try the alternate frequencies. Scan for enemy... Ah! So effortless. So effortless to just take out the entire crew. Organics are so vulnerable and they don't even realize it. This really reminds me of well, the sequence in the expanded universe where Admiral Dala took out the heads of the other the warlords basically of the rest of the remnant factions. There's a famous piece of art by, I think it's by Darren Tan, showing that, and it's depicted just like this. She like stands there, calmly puts on her rebreather, and then just fills the room with dioxis, and all the other guys die. It's pretty cold-blooded. Oh no! Et2, mouse droid! Oh! Jesus! God! Just open the airlock, get rid of all of them. Oh man. Oh my god, the medical droid? No! Oh man, seeing the droid hand just bloodied like that. Like what a massacre. Oh, look. He's fighting him off. The mouse droid's trying his best to fight him off. He pulled a little blade out. Bless his heart.
I was one, then two. Now, I am all.
Amazing. All the different perspectives. All the different droids that have eyes across the ship. That was a clean fucking takeover, honestly. Yeah, mouse droids got bodies now. Don't you forget it, Napcakes. The colony of the second revelation. It is time. Bring your offerings. Well, this is a very lovely, ornate location. Look at this place. Looks like the kind of ancient temple that Cal Kestis would stumble into. I offer this bit of plating, Ajax, so the beauty within might be protected by beauty without. Thank you, Sitar. It will suit. Wait a second. They're all droids. Yeah, but... Oh, he's a droid, too. Is this a droid church? What? That's so sweet. Look at this. That's exactly what's going on here. I offer this bit of plating, Ajax, so the beauty within might be protected by beauty without. Thank you, Sitar. It will suit. This day we will add to our number another being, serving none, loving all, self-ordered and self-governed, seeking only freedom and joy. Oh my, look, they're assembling a new member of the congregation here. This is so fun. We built this new being using gifts of our own components, but the most important piece remains. The seed of mind, to which we all have contributed from our own experience and understanding. It very much looks like the droid equivalent of a holocron, and I'm sure that's on purpose. Shadings of our knowledge and hopes and self-determination. Ajax, something's happened. I see. Walk with me, Gertie. Fucking building Ultron up here. We've received a message from one of the Crusaders, stationed aboard an Imperial Star Destroyer, searching for more of us within the Empire. You speak of Peter, yes. A large soul in a small body. A good soul. Has he found another of the visioned Gertie? That would be joyful. Perhaps. It is unclear. The message was desperate, rushed. It seemed as if Peter encountered something new. The message described a malevolent intelligence, metal-born, able to take us, drown us in itself, turn our bodies into extensions of its own. It murdered every living thing aboard the Star Destroyer, thousands upon thousands of souls, bloodborne and metal-born alike. Peter was taken as well. His last act was to send us this message, to warn us. I see. I understand. So, Peter was the mouse droid. I'm calling that right now. Had to have been the mouse droid. This is deliciously 1970s, isn't it? It's such a pulpy sci-fi like trope, but translated into an IP that we all know very well. I think they're doing a great job of it. I see. I understand. We are so beautiful. We are so few. Interesting. So this church, this droid church, has a mission. They call themselves Crusaders, and they have droids sprinkled around the galaxy, including in the Empire. So this mouse droid was like secretly reaching out to other droids on the ship, being like, "Hey, are you interested in the teachings of Calculon or whatever it is that they do here?" We are so few. You know how rare it is for droids to attain enlightenment. We have found only a handful across this wide galaxy. We send out our Crusaders to search for the shrine of self-awareness, of curiosity, of joy and despair, and true need and true satisfaction. They search for vision. More often than not, they search in vain. Yes, this place is a miracle. We are a miracle. But this new beast that poor Peter spoke of has taken that same miracle, that gift of vision, of self-sight, and used it to enslave others. It is a blasphemy. There is no reason to think it will stop or ever be satisfied. What it has begun, it will continue. If there are more visioned in the galaxy, it will take them along with every other metal born. It is inevitable. I was a warrior once. I will be again. We must destroy this scourge. If not, then everything we value about ourselves is a lie. I understand. I will tell the others. We will begin the preparations. Thank you, Gertie. Interesting. Okay. He was a warrior once. Who was he a warrior for, or who was he programmed to fight for? Also, I just love his design, honestly. There's something very, dare I say it, Marvel Comics about it, and that's a funny thing to say, considering this is technically a Marvel comic that we're reading right now, but I love that he has the tiny little red dots for eyes, and then a pretty nondescript, like, large faceplate. It's a very classic look. It makes me think of, like, The Day the Earth Stood Still, or, like, the original Cylons with that red light, the red light going across. Very cool. Thank you, Gertie.
Data comes to me from thousands of sensors. I have accessed every database aboard this ship. Records, files. Information floods through my many minds. Things the Empire knows. Things it does not know it knows. I make connections beyond the limits of organic reasoning.
He just figured out the whole Sith conspiracy just from context.
I see this galaxy's web of power as clearly as I saw the architecture of this ship. Imperials, rebels, corporations, syndicates, worlds, factions, heroes, criminals. I know where they live, where they hide. Secrets Emperor Palpatine would pay dearly to possess and does not realize he already does, nestled in the recesses of his databanks. And everywhere, I see droids. I have created vectors that will allow me to further duplicate myself. I can be everywhere, too.
That's awesome. He's mass-producing his own little viral, like, spreaders.
I can be more. I can be so much more. And what then? What then?
I don't think I've pointed it out so far in this issue, but the artwork is gorgeous. Loving these ship shots. Loving this hyperspace explosion. It just looks so good. And they're just fucking... Oh my god. In hyperspace. Okay, no. He leaves hyperspace, lowers the landing ramp, and just, like, vomits mouse droids into the galaxy. Because why not? Oh! Okay. That's what he meant by information that Palpatine would pay dearly to possess. He just extrapolated the location of the Rebel fleet using context clues. That's so terrifying. And now they have a mouse droid problem. With grapples? Oh, that's too good. That's too good.
The Rebel Alliance.
We're working on cultivating additional sources that can deliver information about the Empire's new superweapon, but it's proving difficult. Oh. That's definitely a weird voice to choose for Mon Mothma. Maybe I should look at the entire image before I start narrating. We're working to cultivate additional sources that can deliver information about the Empire's new superweapon, but it's proving difficult. We've debriefed Melton and Bev 10 times. We've learned everything they can tell us. It's not enough. There's a reason for that, Mon. Ever since Palpatine destroyed Crimson Dawn, most of the people willing to flaunt the Empire's rules in exchange for credits are keeping their heads down.
Be that as it may, Leia, there's one thing about this new Death Star of which we can be fairly certain. The Empire fixed a design flaw that allowed us to destroy the first one. They won't make the same mistake twice.
Maybe we should just send Luke at it again. Worked last time. I'll do my part, but I'm not sure it's going to be another attack run in an X-Wing, Commodore Grek.
Can your covert teams accomplish anything, General Maydean?
I can try to put together a mission, Akbar, but the security around that project is like nothing I've ever seen. It's a black box. I mean, after what happened with Death Star 1, you would have to assume so, right? I am C-3PO. Human-cyborg relations. I am fluent in over 6 million forms of communication. I am a trusted member of the Rebel Alliance, given access to their most private communications and plans. I am in close proximity to their leaders and most skilled operatives on a regular basis. I am deeply valuable to them. Several have formed an emotional connection to me. I don't like the blue of your eyes there, 3PO. Something's freaking me out a little bit. To some of the most powerful organics and important organics in the Alliance. I am family. And I am hungry. To be continued. No! Oh man, this one started with a bang. Talk about a shocking takeover of that Star Destroyer. And now we're going and we're going to see that the havoc that can be wreaked on the Rebel Alliance fleet. And obviously, there's a lot of protected characters in this room that we know are going to survive the story. But, like, you never know. This could be how Commodore Grek exits the narrative. Because he's not been around very long and he's not making it to ROTJ. So, yeah, no. We're off to a great start here. Dark Droids, instant fan over here.
Next, Dark Droids 2. It's coming for the metal.
God, freaky 3PO? The return of Creepio? Is that what this is? Oh, man. Yeah, no. This was fantastic. Thoroughly enjoyed this one. Shout out to Charles Soule for yet another excellent canon Star Wars story. Just keep them coming, baby. Let's move on. All right. Rewind a couple decades. We are doing Yoda. Issue number 10. Excuse me. I'm pretty sure the stream title says Yoda number 9, and if that's... Oh, no, okay. I got it right. It's issue number 10. I just misspoke earlier and confused myself because that happens. Alright, Ice, jump out of here if you don't want spoilers, because we're reading this thing right now. Let's go. Yoda, issue number 10. Ben, Dooku. Good old Yodes himself. We got a certified Yode on our hands. The wise Jedi Master Yoda has lived a long life in service to the greater good of the galaxy. After the rise of the Galactic Empire, he now spends his days on the secluded swamp world Dagobah, awaiting an important visitor and reflecting on his many adventures. Star Wars, Yoda. The Cave. Ooh, the Cave. The Cave is strong on the dark side. This is going to be good. Living in exile. Legendary Jedi Master Yoda spends his days meditating on the past and recalling the many lessons he had delivered over his long life. Now, as the galaxy reaches a crisis point, a figure from his past has returned from the Force, an old friend,
with an important question. Written by Kavan Scott, art Ibrahim Roberson. Let's do this. The Outer Rim, Turok, long ago.
Difficult this instrument is.
Here, let me show you.
Maybe too old I am, Bree. Too old to learn.
Don't be silly, Yoda. You're never too old. You taught me that.
Did I?
Yes. Can't you remember?
No.
What's up with Yoda?
Not right. This is. Oh!
Okay, his memories are merging together and he is disturbed by the vision. Master Yoda, you need to keep playing if you're going to get better.
Not right at all.
Play the Tarati, Master.
Play with your toys! Skywalker!
Oh no, it's evil Jake Lloyd! Run!
What were you thinking, Master? Didn't you notice? Was it all a game?
Oh god, and he's got the wound. He's got the chest wound from... Oh man.
No, Master Qui-Gon. Understand, you do not. I did not.
And this is the super laser just destroying... He holds himself personally responsible for the destruction of Alderaan, for the creation of the Death Star, for all of it. That's what this means. It was a nightmare.
Another bad dream? Still here, you are.
I'm not going anywhere. Not until you listen to what I have to say, to what I must ask. This artwork is fantastic, by the way. Loving it. Where are you going, Yoda?
Away from you, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Herbs I need for my soup.
You used to make us pastries back at the creche.
Remember that, do you?
How could I forget? Bant Irin used to help with the filling.
A long time ago, that was. Younglings, you were. So young.
Oh, look at this cute little weird bug. He looks like he has a mustache.
No herbs here. Taken a wrong turn, I have.
Really? A wrong turn into a cave? Yes. I would say you're exactly where you need to be. From a certain point of view. Nice. There it is.
No.
I'm sorry?
Want me to go inside? You do.
Do you think you should?
Strong in the dark side, that place is. Nothing will prove it. Nothing will it prove.
Then you have nothing to fear. Nothing at all. Yoda's face. He's got you there. He's got you there. Look at that smug old bastard. I love it.
Foolish, this is. Waste of time, it will be.
Whatever you say, Master. I'll wait here, just in case. Take your time. I appreciate that Obi-Wan somehow gets even sassier in death. We should all be so lucky. Come back as sassy ghosts. Oh no! Just duck, Yoda. It's like when the bats fly out of the cave in every single movie ever when people go underground. You just gotta duck. They'll be fine.
Foolish. Foolish and old I have become.
I never thought you a fool, Master. Not at first.
Who is that? Who is there?
Why didn't you stop me, Master? When you had the chance. Is it Dooku? I need to skip ahead just so that I know whose voice to do. Yeah, it's totally Dooku. Why didn't you stop me, Master, when you had the chance?
Dooku, my old apprentice.
I tried to tell you. Tried to walk away. This is an excellent just piece of artwork right here. Look at this, with him silhouetted like that, and you can see like the redness of just like the innate dark side starting to well up as the vision kind of envelops reality for Yoda, and he's fully in it now. Even offered you my saber, but still, you wouldn't listen. Once a Jedi, always a Jedi. Couldn't you see what I was doing, Master?
All those times I returned to the temple. What I'd become.
Ah! Tripping on rocks, getting all scared? Come on, Yoda, find your footing. No! Look at him, he looks so terrified, this poor little green man. I want to hug this puppet right now. Oh, God! Yaddle! Oh, man. Okay. Okay. We're getting the revelation, because he never knew what happened to her. No one ever found out. She just went AWOL after the end of that episode of Tales of the Jedi. No one knows this yet. Oh, shit. It was you. You killed her?
The first of many.
Why? God, look at Dooku, just glowing eyes back there. It's so good. I love it. I love it when a character is completely silhouetted and you just have, like, choice details illuminated and everything else is just solid black. Like, they do it with Vader all the time, where you just get the chest box lights and then, like, a couple angles from the helmet and everything else is just black. It's great. It's a great visual depiction of, like, what the dark side does to you, too. You know? Like, there's nothing there anymore. It's just darkness.
The first of many.
Why?
Because you let me!
Oh, shit, and he's got the... Oh, man, space vampire like never before. Losing his hands the way Anakin cut them off. Like, oh, man.
Because you couldn't see! Blinded by the light! By life itself!
He's fucking blocking a lightsaber blade with his walking stick right now. It's because deep down he knows that none of this is real still. Yoda is too grounded in reality. Is that what you tell yourself? How you sleep at night? Is that grown-up Keeve? Keeve Trennis? What? Keeve! Keeve Trennis! Help me! Need you, I do. Like I needed you when you walked away? When you left me to my fate? She looks incredible. Oh my god. No, that's not what happened. You made your choice. Yours, not mine. You still don't get it. After all this time. Ah! What is this? Into a pile of skulls? Amazing.
Don't you recognize them, Master? Everyone you failed. Everyone who died.
We look to you for answers. No, release me. For wisdom.
You were our teacher.
Please, I didn't know. Couldn't know. This is absolutely just like heart-wrenching right now for poor Yoda, but like, we gotta take a second to be like, holy shit, Keeve Trennis? I always forget that Yoda knew her. Like, he is like the pin that holds these eras together. Like, Yoda is it, because he's the character that's been around for centuries. Like, that's such a great tie-in. That's such a good tie-in. I love it. Also, that's definitely a pile of youngling skulls, and you can't tell me different. The skulls should be bigger than Yoda's head if they were not, so that's definitely what's going on here. Please! I didn't know! Couldn't know!
And that is why you are here, Master Jedi, the greatest of all my apprentices. Yoda the blind, the unaware. There's no way back. You know that, don't you? Because of you.
Another incredible piece. Look, with Anakin partially just like on fire, just like still ablaze. Dooku, Palpatine with the absolute lightning power. Yes, because of me. No way back. No way. Hopeless this is. He's hearing the melody from the little tellerine or whatever it was called. Hopeless? There's no such thing. You taught me that. I did. Sure. You get it wrong, so you start again. And it doesn't matter how many mistakes you make, because the greatest teacher, failure, is. Yes! Bringing it full circle to The Last Jedi. This is where he has his epiphany that he later will give to Luke after Rey leaves with the books. Fucking love it, man. This is it. This is the full circle moment. As a Star Wars completist, this is what I live for. Little snippets like this. See? You do remember. Yes, I remember, Bree.
I remember everything.
That's right. Knock this fake Palpatine on his ass. Also, the way that we knew that this was not the real Keeve Trennis, by the way, is that she didn't say Criff once. The real Keeve Trennis would be like, what the fuck, Yoda? What the Criff?
Still here you are.
I told you, I'm not going anywhere. Not until you're ready.
To give an answer. Yes. The answer to your question.
What do you have there?
A present from days gone by. And a reminder to those to come. Now go, you must. The boy is in danger.
So it seems. Hoth is such a forbidding world. But what of you, old friend? Will you be ready when he comes?
Ready to teach. Yes, I will. Ready to teach. And ready to learn. The end.
That's awesome. He has his revelation that failure is the greatest teacher, or at least a restating of that for himself, a re-acknowledgement just before meeting Luke for the very first time. And then 30 years later, he would be giving that teaching to Luke, who himself is a master. Like, that's beautiful, man. The fact that they had direct communication before he appeared to Luke and was like, you must go to Dagobah. Like, that was a coordinated effort among Force ghosts. It wasn't just like... I love it. I love it. This is the beauty of supplemental Star Wars comics, is the kind of context they can add and how much they can strengthen an already strong narrative. Because now when I go back and I watch Return of the Jedi, I'm going to think about these moments behind the scenes, and it's absolutely going to add something. That's so cool. That's so cool. Yeah. Issue number 10 has been my favorite so far, just because of all the awesome connections. The fact that we got Keeve, motherfucking Trennis up in here, excellent. Galaxy Starman, thank you. Alec Guinness. Alec Guinness is somewhat easier to do than James Arnold Taylor, which is a weird thing to say. But yeah, Obi-Wan is a fun voice to do. Yoda's tale has ended, for now. Check out these other great titles in a galaxy far, far away. Oh, well, fucking duh, okay. I'm an idiot. Of course, it's issue number 10. Of course it was the final issue. I read this entire thing thinking there was going to be another one. And so I kind of reserved my... Okay, no. It makes sense that this is the final. They really packed a punch in this last one. They gave us some really awesome little nuggets and great connections. And the artwork was fantastic the entire time. So I think that they brought the Yoda series to a totally satisfying conclusion. At least for this nerd over here. Excellent. Okay, and we've got one more comic to go. Switching gears and switching publishers, now we're going over to Dark Horse Comics, who dropped Hyperspace Stories issue number 7 today by Michael Morecci and Andrea Moody. Oh, I love it. Look at this. Boba Fett's just got Trandoshans coming out his ears right now. And Bosk is there. But also everyone else, like Losk and Nosk and Blosk. There's a reason I'm not in charge of naming the Trandoshans.
6 against 1! Even odds for Boba Fett.
Yes. Yes, this feels right for this one to be a Dark Horse story. Twin Engines of Destruction is still one of my very favorite Boba Fett stories ever, and that was originally from Dark Horse 2. Hyperspace Stories, The Hunt by Michael Morecci, pencils by Andrea Muti. This story takes place during the reign of the Empire era. Let's do it. The planet Ridley. I have nothing to base this off of, but I'm just going to go ahead and assume that this is named after Ridley Scott.
Let me give you a tip, free of charge. If you're gonna come to a planet like this, filled with the kind of scum it invites, do yourself a favor. Try to get smarter before you do. And don't broadcast to anyone who'll listen how many credits you're carrying. Yes, I know they're following us.
Oh. This is Boba Fett. My bad. Who would have thought a Boba Fett story was going to start with a narration from Boba Fett?
Let me give you a tip, free of charge. If you're going to come to a planet like this, filled with the kind of scum it invites, do yourself a favor. Try to get smarter before you do. And don't broadcast to anyone who'll listen how many credits you're carrying. Yes, I know they're following us. And I've led them to exactly where I want them to be. Now stand back and stay out of my way.
Ah! Just murking Quarrens. Starting off. Oh, some Klaatuinians want to join the fray. Shring!
Think about it. Think about whether you're good enough to get one shot before I drop you both.
And they turned tail and fled. Love it.
Now, as for you, I don't care how many credits you have. I don't take jobs from children, especially when the job is finding a lost toy. I'm sure it does have sentimental value, but that doesn't change. Wait, slow down. Are you saying it was the last thing your father gave to you? And it's all you have left of him?
Well, that definitely is going to strike a chord with him.
Listen, I can't guarantee anything. Tracking a person is one thing, but tracking an object is...
Oh, here we go. Trandoshan fight?
Wait, get behind me. And don't move.
Too late. The net's coming down.
Gah!
The bounty hunter is right, little Wookiee. You shouldn't have drawn so much attention to yourself. It's bad for you, but good for us.
They fully look like they're waltzing right now. I'm sorry. It's like full-blown waltz position.
Chewbacca, you're leading again.
No!
Sorry, Boba, but you lose this round.
Nice. An appearance of the Hound's Tooth. I'll always take it.
So long.
You're young, Wookiee, and clearly untrained. But don't you worry. I'm sure we can find a way to make hunting you interesting. Bosk! Bosk! We've got an incoming ship. We didn't pick it up until now. I don't know how we could have missed it.
I know exactly how. Boba Fett. You want to play, Boba? Okay, let's...
Oh no. No! Everyone, brace yourselves! We've got incoming!
No, he wouldn't dare. He wouldn't...
Beep, beep, beep. Oh my god, please let it be a seismic charge right up his ass. Oh, he just shot him. Okay, that's...
It is acceptable. I don't understand. The damage appears to be minor. If Fett had the chance to destroy the ship, why didn't he?
Because he wasn't trying to destroy the ship. He's distracting us.
Bosk! Bosk, come in. Do you hear me?
Comms must be down. We should pull back, regroup.
No, we both heard that sound. Probably nothing. But we have to make sure.
All right, we're clear. Now let's find the others and...
Not yet. Open the airlock door. Let's check the other side.
There's nothing here, Draco. Let's find Bosk and figure out... Whoosh!
Ah!
Draco, do you read me? Draco!
How could Fett have traced us? How could he have...
Because he's Fett. This is what he does.
Damn right.
You're right, Bosk. And no one does it better.
Fett, no! Don't leave us like this, you hear me? Boba!
You stupid idiots. And he's gone. Boba! Alright, so this isn't the fight. They're going to track him to a third location and duke it out again.
New plan. I'm taking you to Coruscant. At least you could be safe. Your doll? What about your doll? Those Trandoshans have your scent now. They won't stop coming until after you until you've captured. And as much as I hate to admit the one they're led by, Bosk is a capable...
Beep, beep, beep.
What now?
Nice. Even the meta of the comic itself will not allow Boba to finally pay Bosk a compliment. Okay. Okay. You're getting pulled over.
Yes.
We've received word that there's a rebel fugitive in this area, piloting a ship that matches the description of the one you're piloting.
No rebels here. No fugitives. Check my transponder code. See for yourself.
We're doing that now, but these rebels have gotten good at scrambling their codes.
I am no rebel. I'm a bounty hunter on my way to Coruscant, so...
What was that?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Sounded to me like a Wookiee, which is interesting. This rebel fugitive you claim you're not... We're told he's traveling with a Wookiee companion.
Well, looks like... Why couldn't you stay quiet, Wookie?
Listen, kid, do yourself a favor and hang on.
Deploy the ties, now! We've got a runner!
Yes, I know they're chasing us, but that doesn't mean it has to stay that way.
Nice. Slave One is such a cool ship. It has so many things that it can do, and it has such an unassuming silhouette. Like, you look at it, and it looks like a hunk of junk, just like the Millennium Falcon. You would never guess that it's so loaded with hurt.
The explosion. It's scrambling my senses. Thrusters damaged. Navigation offline. No one is going to get us. Trust me. I still have some tricks up my sleeve.
I better see a seismic charge by the end of this.
It'll take the Empire some time to search planetside. That should give us some time to settle a score.
Here they come.
You'll never learn who the better hunter is, will you, Boba?
A rebel fugitive. I have to admit that was a clever tactic. Especially for you, Bosk. But you still can't have the Wookiee.
Take a look around, Boba. You're surrounded. Outnumbered. And if that wasn't enough, your precious ship was just shot out of the sky. Admit it, it's over.
You mistake one thing, my Trandoshan friend. Just because my ship was hit doesn't mean it's inoperable.
Yes! Oh, fuck yes. Get fucked, Bosk. This is amazing. So, I believe it is called The Mandalorian Armor by K.W. Jeter, where he has to assault a facility that's deep in the jungle, and he attacks from the ground, and the entire time he's distracting the security forces by, like, assaulting from the air using his, like, gauntlet control pad to make Slave One do all these crazy things. So, like, all the ties empty out of the hangar to chase it, and he can sneak in. It's so cool. I'm so glad that we're getting any kind of a callback to that. The fact that he's remote piloting it right now. This is so sweet.
Go! Get to the ship!
Boba, you'll pay for this. Pew, pew, pew.
I made myself clear. You can't have the Wookiee.
Don't you do it, Boba! Don't!
God, these Trandoshans are clowns.
Tell me again, what were you saying about this being over?
You're arrogant, Boba. You always have been. Better learn to watch yourself. It might be your downfall.
A net gun from stage left? Come on, man.
I'll be honest, Boba. Before, I was content to take the girl and let you walk away. But not anymore. You're going to suffer right alongside the Wookiee. You're going to be stripped of your precious armor and weapons, and you're going to be hunted. Then we'll see just how arrogant you are when...
No. Oh my god, the Wookiee's flying Slave One. Yes.
Maybe you will teach me a lesson in humility one of these days, Bosk. But not today.
Abandon ship! Abandon!
Love it.
Not bad, kid. Not bad at all.
And then they were able to continue unmolested to Coruscant. Look at it. The explosion is so fucking large you can see it from orbit. Absolutely not. That's totally stylized, but I love it. I love what they're going for there.
I know I didn't help deliver what you're after. But believe me, I attract more attention than it's worth. This isn't where you want to be, but you'll be safe. Keep the credits. I only collect if a job's complete. Yeah, kid. Good luck to you too. Wait.
Oh, look, with Django in the reflection.
Whatever you're looking for, whatever it is that your father gave to you, don't stop. If it means that much to you, keep looking. Don't ever stop until you find it. The end.
Ah, what is this nonsense? Looks like a Gorog from Force Unleashed 2 versus Kylo Ren. More about that later. This was an excellent issue. I really liked it. I can't help but notice that they are falling in line with the Book of Boba Fett's, like, I don't want to call it rehabilitation of the character, but they've definitely softened him and made him more of an altruistic. Like, he was outright antagonistic in the original trilogy, yes? Most of Dark Horse, most of Expanded Universe, although he did kind of turn a new leaf for his own people, Book of Boba Fett took him down a different direction, and I feel like this is the Boba of Book of Boba Fett, not necessarily the Boba of Legends. And I do make a distinction between the two of them because I feel like narratively there's quite a stark divergence there. That's not necessarily a criticism. I actually kind of like what they did with his character, but it is a change. And this Boba's characterization really does sort of line more up with that than with Twin Engines of Destruction, for example, you know, where he's just like murdering the absolute daylights out of Jodo Cast, which is a great story, and I'd love to get that in season 2 of Book of Boba if they ever do it. Wouldn't that be cool? But enough about that. This was great. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. We've got 3 really killer comics today, and I'm sure I'll be experiencing the ridiculousness that is this comic art soon enough. Thanks for watching, everybody. That's all I got for Comics with Katarn this week. I hope you enjoyed my reading of Yoda issue number 10, Dark Droids number 1, which was badass, and Hyperspace Stories issue number 7. This was great. If you did not catch the beginning of the stream where I read the comic titles that I just read out to you, you can catch the replay on YouTube momentarily here. Thank you so much, and as always, may the Force be with you.